Hello everyone and welcome to the first edition of ILA Insider. In this edition we're gonna have an interview with Dynasty, the founder of ILA. And here we go with the questions. What's your favorite quiz up topic and why?
Okay, name the flag, because that's really my topic. That's really my forte. But suddenly, like a lot of people love to play that game, and it's kind of much more competition than before. So it's kind of like challenging, especially at this point I'm playing right now. Like suddenly, like it's like the same gist at the time when I was playing during ILA, during TSN, during Enigma times, because that was those times where I had to play a lot of games for grinding, as you know. And during my case days, like I would like to play as well, which is right now this month. So yeah.
Well, I also know you've reached level 950 in Name the Flag after only 1 year since you joined QuizUp.
Oh yes.
How had you found the motivation to get that in such a short amount of time? I mean, back then, the double bonus wasn't on, so it was harder to get XP.
People were really interested why I got so much XP at the time. I just play a lot, even though there's this no 2 times booster back then. There were no 2 times booster back then, and at the time, like I played 300 per game. But I think there was a time where it already activated with the 600 XPs per game. So yeah, it's really hard. Like I said, it's like a long journey. But I mean, the people who played after me are so lucky because like they have the 2 times boost as well as like they have much more motivation than before, like communication wise, like team wise, or let's say like the communication for the topic itself, like it's kind of much more it was interesting as well as like how they interact with other people in the Name the Flag community. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
they're so lucky basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like back then I had Skype, I had WhatsApp, and I don't usually use that much. But yeah, I do use a lot. But the thing is, like, it's much more harder for me to use it because, like, I mean, on Skype, to be honest with you, I just like have to scroll it down every time when I have to see the messages on the top. I mean, who would like to go scroll up every time when you want to see the messages, the chat messages, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, besides QuizUp, what do you like to do in your free time?
Oh, free time. Well, at the moment, like I do Twitch stream. I say people know that a lot of people know about it in QuizUp community, and like I do YouTube videos. I just upload the interview from the Twitch stuff I had, mostly the interviews. But the thing is, like I would like to make my own videos by next month or next 2 months, because this is really my plan. Because like I would like to increase my Twitch audience. The only way I could do it is just to do another way for me to do something on YouTube. Because if I would stick to this thing in QuizUp community every time, I won't increase that much engagement or maybe my value of the market for myself. So I need to reach higher than this. I mean, I'm happy that the QuizUp community is supporting me. At the same time, that I would like outside the QuizUp community to support me as well in my future projects. Anything can happen, like I said. So let's say if I'm really popular or something like that, now you know why I'm doing this at this point. People will know, oh, this guy from QuizUp, Now people will know that share can share where this guy is from and what happened to him, You get what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, good luck with these ambitious goals.
Yes, it's an ambitious goal because like there are many people in YouTube and Twitch are having the same goals, and they have their own communities, and they want the same thing to do. They just want to interact all the communities, not only one or two, but every communities. So that's the only thing. It's like PewDiePie, like used to
Yeah,
be like yeah, it's like that. Yeah, but he has no class and stuff. It's just like what I'm trying to say is that he engaged everyone.
yeah,
Doesn't matter which games are you from, yeah, or doesn't matter which genre. Because some people don't even play games; they just watch him because he's funny.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, now let's talk a bit about teams.
Okay,
Well,
sure thing.
as many people know, you are the founder of ILA.
Oh yes, I did.
Nowadays we have a lot of team founders on QuizUp following the example of the players who did that before. The concept of team was shaped pretty well during these years, but
Yes.
back in August 2015, teams were around for just like 1 month or something. I'm not sure. How did you decide to found ILA, and how did you imagine the team would look like back then in
Oh
2015?
well, back in 2015, like I I was in the Mario Kart community back then, and I used to make clans and tournaments for Mario Kart players at the time, and I had already the experience back then and stuff. So I mean, I'm not even quite naive for it. And during 2015, like I've seen clans like KE at the time. It used to be KE like one of the first clans on Name the Flag. Well, actually, like KE is the first clan on Name the Flag as a whole, but TSN was way earlier than that they're in logos. So what
Yeah,
I'm trying to say, you get what I mean, right? Yes.
yeah,
And I saw those two clans, but most likely I saw KE because KE is usually I see it at the time. So after a week from that tournament, oh sorry, wrong. What I'm thinking was that at the time there was a tournament like I've been with, and it's like a comedy a group or something like that. I'm in, and then K was the only clan that was came up as a real clan at the time. Because at the time there was this role play in named Flag. I don't know if it was a role play or a competition, but yeah, I joined one of those groups as for fun. And basically, like after a week from it, K was founded on July of 2015, and so at the time, like I didn't know much about these clans and stuff in Quizzo because this is like first foreign for me because I never seen clans that can be how can I say that can be connected to the quiz because this is quiz up, right? You get what I mean? So
yeah,
at the time I didn't know much about that. So after a week I studied about these things and stuff, and it can be possible. So I made my own clan, which is ILA at the time on August of 2015. So just to make sure that there's competition between K and ILA at the time, I made that as a decision. So yeah.
yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that. Now you know.
No,
Oh.
that's perfect. Okay, some weeks after founding ILA, I know you joined TSN.
Oh
Probably,
yes, I did.
probably the best quiz up team at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Then you later you returned to ILA something like December 2015. Why
Oh
have you
yes.
decided to join TSN, and how was your experience in that team?
The reason why I joined TSN was that I really want to have experience on TSN, but I still have some control on ILA, but not that too much, of course, because I was in TSN at the time. The only control I can do is like mostly advising and like do whatever they can do for their team. So of course I am still like a mentor, you know. Even
Hmm.
though I'm not from ILA at the time, I wasn't even ILA at the time, and yeah. And the reason why I left TSM was like I had some problems with some of the leaders at the time, and they're not really good for me. They talk shit about me at the time after I
Yeah.
left, and then like I realized they talk shit about me a lot. I know what they're saying and shit. and suddenly I didn't know why. Why would I talking? Why were they talking shit about me? Even though I didn't care much about why I left at the time, so I decided to get angry at that moment because like on during December of 2015, one of the leaders of TSN was OG Daddy, and at the time like he's one of the people who was one of the people that tried to talking shit at the time and had evidence. There's an evidence that he cheated on the game. So I made this post like, oh, this guy's a cheater.
Oh.
This guy's a cheater. So this happens, then everyone was like, oh, I didn't know what happened. And many people were involved in the team. Many people were involved in the flag because of that post. And then suddenly like he got banned. Something.
Oh.
and then like there was a war already during between ILA and TSN because of that. And the reason why they lost was because like people from TSN had left TSN. That's one of the reasons. Because the leaders weren't even cooperative between them, and like I said, that's the reason why I left TSN beforehand. And also there was this subcon called 1, which was founded by Laura. I don't know if you know Laura from Out, right?
Yes, I know her. I know her.
Yeah, that's the person who she was the subcon of from the TSN, which is called 1. Which calls the one device team or something like that. Oh, because it's just at the time the MD it's legal, so you can do MDs, you can do boosting. It doesn't matter. Nothing can happen to you. And suddenly, like there was this breakup between 1 and TSN, and decided to make their own clan called Out as an independent team. While there was this some people called Mo, of course.
Yeah.
People like Mo and Say, they decided to make their own clans called Enigma. They used to be ex TSN members, and they knew how bad was TSN at the time, so they just made their own team as well because of that war.
Yeah.
Because of the exposure at the time, and it was bad because, I mean, look at this. Think about it. Like, if TSN shouldn't even dead, should be dead. Why would the leaders at the time were really fighting between members, or something had some bad common issues between them? That would kill the clan. If they didn't even do this to their members or something similar to that forte, then TSN wouldn't die in the first place.
Yeah.
There will be still TSN at this point if they didn't even do this. There are dramas, I know that, but the thing is like they can't even handle it seriously. That was the problem.
Yeah.
And that's their fault. Yeah, you know why? Because I just only post this one, and that's basically it. But the thing is, the reason why there's a war because they guys started it.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Yeah. Those guys, I mean, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, once you returned to ILA, you've also been elected the leader of the team.
Oh, yeah.
Please tell me a bit about your experience as ILA leader.
I was already ILA founder before, so at the times, and I just there was an election at the time. Like I decided to make with IB and some people like, oh, we just have to make a democracy election because like since I came back, I just don't want to say like, oh, I'm gonna be a leader again, I don't want to be, that's kind of stupid for me,
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm a founder, but I could be a leader, yes, but at the same time, like, what if some people don't like what I'm doing, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do a voting and then see if people will agree. So yeah, I decided with the councils like like Jimmy, like Joe, like Sanjay, like Yemben. Yeah, let's do this. All right,
Yeah.
let's do this.
I think those were the first elections in ILA. Am I right?
There was yeah, because of that. Because like I came back, right? So that's what happens.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because right now we no longer have elections.
I don't know about ILA ILA, to be honest with you, for this year or last 2 years ago, because I was dead.
Yeah.
Basically, yes. Like no, I was dead for like 2017 of late 2017 to 2019. Well, 2019 of mid, because like I wasn't even there. I came back around 2019 just only for social talks. But
Yeah.
yeah, mostly on Discord. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, from time to time, we organize sessions for recruiting council members.
Uh-huh.
But
Then,
it's been a long time since we had the last elections. Actually, that happened because the leadership was quite stable during these years.
oh well, I mean, like if you're talking about teams, like I mean, the only thing, the only forte people would think is like how the leadership would be going well. Depends on which teams, you know.
Yeah.
People will see the leaderships to the time and how convenient they are from the team and how less dramas they have within the team, because that's only two. If you guys or everyone in the other teams like have the same forte, then this is what they want actually. Just
Yeah.
only two. No dramas, no problems with the leaders they're staying at, basically.
Yeah.
Because no curious thing about, like, to be honest with you, like I'm not a leader anymore. I'm not something anymore. Like I'm just mostly an observer, basically. I don't want to be a leadership anymore, especially in Kusap, cause like it's kind of stressful. I know
Yeah.
how stressful it was, so I don't want to make another thing, you know, another case, something that I want to say every single time on the public eye, like what happened during ILA TSN war, or maybe the ILA K war during the first years of 2015. So I remember those times. So it's hard, basically.
Yeah. You've been with
Sorry.
Quiz teams almost from the beginning of their
Oh
existence.
yes.
How have they evolved during these 5 years?
That's a good question, to be honest with you. Well, first of all, like if we're talking about the teams, like 2015 or 2020, 2015 was like something really, really like a wild, wild west. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. You know why? People just say something directly, talking shit for whatever clans, you know, directly or indirectly. Well, I mean, like at the time, like it's really direct to the point. Like they don't care. There's no moderators will care about it unless like you they take it seriously. But there were most at the time, yes. But it's not like that they will ban you for it. You know, they just
Yeah.
want to check the situation, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And well, actually, I almost scared. I was scared at the time because about these things, you know, because I remember the TSN. I've been told before, and I still believe in this. You know, it might be true or not that there's some TSN people at the time when during the war that they tried to report me several times, and then my one of my device got blocked. Yes, it happened. So I was like, what is going on? I was scared at the time, you know. I made a post like, this is what happens to me, you know. If I'm bad, I'm sorry. This is what happens. That's it. That makes many people get mad at TSN at the time, you know.
Yeah.
It might be true or not, like I said, but I've been told by several people about it, so it might be true. I have evidence coming from some people who told me. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who said it, you know. If people will say it to me and I check the evidence, it might be true or somehow kind of true, then I can say yes, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. So they simply banned your device because of some reports.
Well, that's what they said. So I mean, like, okay.
I mean, I thought there might be an investigation or something if
That
you
was-
get reported.
that was 5 years ago, but I mean, it's fine now. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
It's all good. But well, it's not only that. Like the teams back then, I don't know, like it's much more hard because some people don't understand what clan was during 2015. It's hard. It's not like stable thing, you know.
Yeah.
That's why at the time, like we decided like KE, ILA, and TSN, like, just be like this, like that. Like, recruit people, recruit whatever we want. That's what we do. Just the same thing, you know. It's the same until 2020. It's the same thing. People recruit what they want to recruit. It's the same, except that the communication is kind of different. Cause like there's some people who use Skype, other use Telegram, other use WhatsApp, other use Discord, other use Kick. This is the difference, you know. At this point, like there's this kind of communication words as well, you know. Cause you get what I mean. Cause like back then it used to be Skype and WhatsApp, but now it's like every single thing, you know. It's kind of like trying to show you what's the app you guys have to use.
Yeah,
the communication.
Yeah, there are a lot of apps right now that can be used.
Yeah, that's what I know, because the COD recently had used Telegram, so I know this.
Yeah, I'm also on Telegram on a group with some people from out and some other that are not in any team. Yeah,
You serious about out? I didn't know this. Like, I knew they use Skype.
No, that's a group for leagues. We organize leagues in several topics, and
So
we're like,
Skype,
we're
Skype topic is okay.
Yeah, we're like 32 people, and we play in these leagues. It's fun.
Okay. Oh, it was fun, I believe, there for that tournament. You know, I remember there were tournaments back then during ILA. I know this at the time. Yeah, it was like one of the traditions. Like there was this, you want this tournament, you want this, that's it. Just pick a certain topic, do this, do that. If people like it, people like it. If people don't like it, then nope.
Yeah.
Not at all. That was a tradition back then. One of the traditions in ILA.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, I know. There were many tournaments back in 2015. I remember the winners were also posted on ILA blog.
Oh, I remember that. There was this guy named the Greek guy? I forgot his name, I'm sorry.
Theodoros.
Theodoros, right?
Yeah.
Theodoros?
Yeah.
But yeah, I know he's from Greece, that's for sure. But yeah, he made one of his first vlogs. And then like it was updated already somehow after several years.
Yeah.
Not that one anymore.
Jimmy updated it a lot.
Wait, is Jimmy still alive or something? Because I remember Jimmy's account was deleted or something.
He is no longer on QuizUp. He's just taking care of our website right now.
Oh, okay, he's still there basically, but he's not in Quiz anymore.
Yeah, we have him on our WhatsApp group.
I see, I understand, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. Like, what's the reason why Jimmy had a problem with his WhatsApp account? Was it because of MD?
No. He just decided to delete it because he was very busy in his real life.
Alright.
That's
because I don't know what's the reason, so good thing I know what's the reason.
Yeah, no,
I don't even know.
Yeah, it was his decision to do that.
To delete it. Oh, because like QuizUp makes kind of stressful sometimes. I understand that. There's
and
some people who delete their QuizUp app.
Yeah, just to stay away because it's pretty addictive.
I know, it's kind of addictive, like I said, you know, you have to control yourself here, because if you can't control, you're basically trapped in the game.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, that's why I don't play for 2 years, right? I don't play for 2 years. I just play for now because, like, why not, right? I just want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't even do this every time because I have Twitch, I have YouTube, so they shouldn't worry about me.
Yeah.
They shouldn't worry about me. If they are worried about me, you know, like, no, they shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I also, like, 2 months ago when all this stuff with coronavirus started, I played a lot. I got something like 5 world titles in March, but I really got burned. I mean, in April, I played something like 300 games. I don't know. Not.
You're playing a lot basically because of coronavirus, but than
Yeah.
before, because like back then there was no pandemic, and you were like, okay, we just have to do this. What should we do when we're not gonna board? Quiz up, and
Yeah.
people play it. It's not only you. Like a lot of people came back in the fact that we don't even knew why they came back. Anyways, it's during the pandemic. Yes.
Yeah, and I mean also in ILA, a lot of people returned that were inactive for several
Yeah.
months.
Every single clans are like that right now, or none clans are like that. I mean, it's amazing, like because of this thing. But of course, it's sad to have a pandemic. We don't want this to happen. We never
Yeah.
expect this to happen. I never like it. You know, like what if you got this thing, like because you're just close to this person. You know,
Yeah.
it really sucks because like you don't even know if you have corona or not at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I mean, I even wonder myself at the beginning of this pandemic if I have, because I felt really bad in one day, but I didn't have fever, so I
Yeah.
thought it's
But
okay.
how do you? You're fine, right? Okay. But
Yeah,
it's like if like I mean there's this isolation for 14 days. Like if you feel something weird or something for 14 days, then yeah, but if not, then you're fine, definitely, because they people say, oh, 14 days, 2 weeks, if you didn't feel anything, you're safe. That's it.
yeah,
I know it sucks, you know, especially like people go outside every time, the frontliners, and they have to work every time or
Yeah.
have to go to jobs. At this point, it's kind of risky.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go outside a lot of times. I just go out if there's something I needed, like groceries or going to the barber's shop. That's it, basically. Right now,
Yeah.
I don't want to go for recreation. You
Yeah.
know, I was about to go to vacation at this point today, but because of the coronavirus, I can't. I was about to go for a vacation. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got cancelled. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I have a vacation scheduled in Turkey in September. I don't know how things will play out until then.
I
We'll
mean,
see.
mine will be next. I think mine will be next year. So I
Yeah.
can't go. I don't want to go in December as well, because like I don't even know if it will be entirely good, you know, for me to go during winter, because winter is kind of cold, and winter means like that's how easy to get spread of the virus.
Yeah,
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 and there's no vaccine anyway, so there's no vaccine, and I have to wait for the vaccine. I know it's kind of weird, but it has
Yeah.
to be. Even though like there will be a second wave coming soon. If after the second wave, I think we're totally fine now. All of us will be fine, maybe.
yeah. Let's hope.
Let's hope. God, I just hope we don't want to have corona. Please,
Yeah.
for God's sake, I have no time for this. You know?
Yeah,
Not this, not for my body. My body is like something like a no.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you had an exciting grind this mountain named the flag. How did you decide to start playing again that hard?
Okay, here's the thing. Like, you know the girl from Fort Placer from the Philippines.
Yeah.
So, she's really good.
Mhm.
Very good. Good personality. Good talk. You have a good talk, basically. But she's also a great grinder. So of course, like me and I would like to play a lot because of that. You get what I mean, right?
Yeah. Sure.
That's how it is. Like it's normal to have things like when you're playing with the same country, it will just boost it up a lot
Yeah.
of the XPs. It's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal. So that's why I decided to play at the time. I didn't expect that I'm playing on a high level field again since 3 to 4 years ago. It's like, how the fuck will I'm here already? It's like my past back then, but wow, I'm still doing the same thing as like 5 years ago. I'm happy, but at the same time, I don't think I can get the world best in the world all the time. You know why? Because there are many people playing the same field as mine. Maybe they have their own charges than others, than me. I mean, so of course it's not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think about it much about world best in the world all the time. This month, sorry, because like it's impossible. I'm playing say right now. I want to win this month. Trust my words. Yes, even you upload it soon or not, I won't win it. Trust me.
We'll see.
If I did win, then okay, yeah, maybe that happened. But like I said, I don't believe I will win this one.
Yeah.
That's what I can say.
Anyway, I'm sure you will set your personal best for a mount as XP.
Maybe. We will see. I mean, like, I would love to maybe, like, people are asking me for 10 million. Why not? I could do it, maybe. So, yeah, you just have to watch. It's something that people will like to see, to be honest with you. Like, it's a good time for me to do it.
Yeah.
Actually, like, especially when I'm not busy with my stream. Well, I really wanted to stream at this point, but I can't because of this, or you doing YouTube. I was trying to do my projects. I didn't expect to do this because this happens. This country rankings, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I got motivated. I got motivated at the time. So yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's great to see you back in the ranks.
Oh yeah, people are saying that. Oh, it's good to see you in the ranks. A lot of people were saying that. Like, okay, yeah, they miss me basically. Most people miss how I played.
Well, of course. I mean, it's
people
been.
were wondering at the time, like how Dynasty was playing. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been 3 years or something like that. Of course, he missed you.
Oh yeah, maybe. That's the thing. But like I said, it's just like memories. Maybe 5 years ago, and how I achieved the best in over all time before. And right now I don't have it anymore because like Jano got it, and Liam R got it first. Basically, I remember.
Yeah.
And he took my title because I didn't want to play anymore. And then afterwards, Jano played a lot.
Yeah.
And got the title.
But if I remember, first one that took the title away from you was that guy from Netherlands, Plums.
Oh, Plums, yes. I was angry because that guy is a cheater. I was angry.
Yeah.
At the time, like during those times, the reason why I had to leave Quizza because of people like him and this guy from Djibouti. I don't know if he's still alive in Quizza, but yeah, I was really angry. And God, it just makes me like, this game has no future, at the time. I didn't like how this thing works. But after 2 years and 3 years ago, after 3 years, I didn't expect this thing suddenly change. Like people do the same thing as mine. But the thing is, they're much more stronger than me, basically. I was surprised. I didn't even know. At the time, I got demotivated because people like this Plums guy and this Djibouti guy, yes.
Yeah.
And the other people who cheated, yes. It's kind of unfortunate. If these things will happen, I think I'm still gonna play. I don't know, like Brian Mateushi,
Yeah.
Or Chano, or Liam. That's so unfortunate, I had to deal with this, especially the 300 XPs, single boost,
Yeah.
It's hard. It's just like
and it's demotivating.
Sense,
And it's demotivating.
Yes, and that's why the people are playing during the all time, or maybe the ones in rankings this month or last for the past years. After I left, so they're really blessed. I'm telling you right now, they're so lucky. Doesn't matter if you name the flag, name the Pokemon, logos, or name the country, world capitals, Game of Thrones, or I don't know, whatever topics. There are many topics. Yes. It's like something that I have to say because like I have to say it. I need to. It's like, why not? I mean, why should I say it? Because like I experienced it, and something that it has to be shared. Because like, I mean, like back then it was really hard, 2 times harder than before. But I'm not saying that I'm angry. I'm not angry. I'm just saying that it's like something that I'm happy that it changed with the structure of the field. I'm happy that it changed, like with this kind of attitude in Name the Flag, especially Name the Flag. I mean, I'm really happy about it. I'm really proud of them, basically.
Yeah.
Good job with them, yes.
Yeah. I was also wondering, QuizUp was owned by Plain Vanilla initially and then by Glue. Can you compare how they managed QuizUp?
Oh yeah, I was really angry. I was really angry because at the time, Mario Kart. I told you like the first time about Mario Kart. I was in the team. I was in at the time on Mario Kart, and like I saw this announcement. Oh, this thing is of Wi-Fi connection. No more, no more anymore. It's gonna be gone. And I was really sad. It was really sad, painful. At the
Yeah.
time, it's like the end of the world. But luckily, like the game got restructured. Like they made their own servers because
Yeah.
of that. I've seen they made their own servers, and wow, it's not owned by group definitely because yeah, the owner of those servers, the online servers, not only the one I was in, but also the other games in the previous games. Let's say like Microsoft Simulator X, the ones you play your planes, or I forgot the game, but there are also a lot of games that owned by Glue servers. They were shut down, and they weren't even told why. They were really that was really a shocker. So I was
Yeah.
really angry when I see there's an announcement. Oh, Glue's gonna buy some assets in from Playmate. I was one of the first people who got mad on playing Glue. I mean, sorry, the Quiz of Feedback. I was one of the first people who was angry. Yes, because
Yeah.
I've seen everything at the time. I've seen everything. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite funny that this horrible company, Glue, saved Quiz Up. To.
I mean, here's the thing, it won't stop. But I've been talking with Helesh. It
Yeah.
keeps on saying like it might end next year or something. It's just a gist. It's just either it might happen or not. It depends. Like I said, it's not like he's gonna say like, oh, 2021 will happen. No, I'm trying to say like what I'm trying to explain is that anything can happen because Glue can be uncontrollable when it comes to their app. You don't even know what they're doing. It's like, oh, the next day it might shut down, or the next day like the quiz up might be improved. You don't know because Glue is like have problems with the customer service,
Yeah.
and you can check on Google. Maybe it shows there the Google reviews. It's there basically. It's all there. You can read it every single time.
Yeah.
Even like yeah. And also like Glue, I mean like yeah, I'm happy that they bought it. Yes, because like if Plain Vanilla was bankrupt, then what's gonna happen this game? It might die. That's good. I'm happy it got die, but the thing is like something has to be changed here, and I don't want the same thing happen 6 years. Sorry, 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago when it shut down most of the online servers on the consoles, and luckily Glue doesn't own any console servers because if they do, many people will cancel culture with this against Glue for sure. Because like, why would do Glue this? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure back then there were no cancel culture at the time. But at this point, there is because like this is really the norm. The generation gap, Of course,
Yeah.
they anticipated it maybe. So they're kind of lucky, Glue's so lucky because if there's this thing 6 years ago, oh god, there are much more criticism than this. For what they did in the past, what happened to me online games. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I felt that Plain Vanilla cared about Quiz Up, while Glue not really. Well, Plain Vanilla had its issues as well, I know.
I mean, Green has issues too. Like, let's say the boosting.
Yeah.
I've been told that they were the first one who started the boosting in 2014 or 2015. I forgot. But before I came, there was boosting already from Plain Vanilla.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know this. I thought that was Glue, but the Glue would just make it much more like something an upgrade. So that's what happened. So of course, it's both companies have a responsibility for this. You know why? Because they do it.
Yeah.
Plain Vanilla shouldn't even anticipate about this Quiz Up America show because at the time they think, oh, this thing will save the app for everyone. Millions of people will play. I know they have this concept. It's good to have much more people, like let's say on League of Legends or Dota or CS:GO or whatever game, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I have seen those videos back then on CNN, like back in 2013. Like there was this interview, like they were playing Quiz Up. They said, oh, this app might be PS4 or something. They said that, but it didn't happen. You know why? Because they think that. I mean, they really think that this thing will work. It won't be.
Yeah.
That's why. And then they're not even really good in managing the topics. and the server sometimes. Both companies, but at least, they still have effort, but still,
Yeah.
no, if they do this, because of will have one of the unique apps, not only mobile but also to the world.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can play Quiz Up on PC. You could by using BlueStacks or using Meme. You
Yeah.
can use it by emulators. Yes.
Well, actually, I can play on my Windows 10 laptop. I still have the version that was on Windows App Store.
Oh yes, Windows, because Windows they actually have it before, but now they don't anymore.
Yeah.
They used to have it. Windows Mobile.
Yeah.
Yes, but it got defunct. Yes. So I don't know about Windows Mobile, and I don't know who used that until now. Do you still use that?
No, I have it on my PC installed.
Oh, but does it still work? I don't know if that's still working.
Yes,
Good question.
yes, surprisingly,
Yes.
it still works. And there are no ads and no clues.
But when you play that game, like, is it the same thing as like in mobile? Same thing.
The problem is that I am slower with the mouse.
But
I mean,
the
it's
speed is kind of the same. I mean, I'm asking like the speed, like when you play Name the Flag, it's the same thing, same speed, same stuff,
yeah.
or it's just much more slower.
Yeah.
Because I don't know which.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get over 158, let's say.
Look, here's the thing. I really want to play on BlueStacks, but the problem is like I'm really not really trust. I don't trust like the ones like third party emulators just to see my Google Play Store. You know,
Yeah,
Get what I mean?
yeah.
Because you have to sign in your Google account.
Yeah,
Like they might see it. You don't know what's gonna happen. I mean,
Yeah.
that's third party emulators, by the way. Yeah, that's good that there's emulators. Like I've seen the sponsored, like Samsung and everything. I've seen those, yes. But the problem is like, what if, let's say, what happened to these emulators? Like there's hackers, they come here, and then they just see these credentials.
yeah,
don't want to get risk because of that. And I never heard. I mean, that's true that there are emulators that are not even being hacked. That's true. But the thing is like, I mean, this is a third party, and the company owned is nothing. I always check companies first.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Samsung because they're sponsors. No, sponsors are okay. There's no problem. I'm trying to say the company who own those websites. No, sorry, the emulators. The emulators, yeah.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. The only thing I can do if I want to play BlueStack or other than that, the Mimu, what I can do is just create another Google account for the Google Play app, and then when you download QuizUp from it, use your existing QuizUp account. That's it.
yeah,
Okay, that's it. The end. So if you guys, I mean, they won't even read or something about QuizUp credentials. Why would they? It's just only Google.
yeah.
It's just only Google from the BlueStacks or Mimu. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also about boosters, I don't know if you remember, but when Plain Vanilla introduced them, their format was a bit different. I mean, back then you could get higher scores, like you could get 200 points in one game instead of 160. But that didn't last long.
I didn't see it. Maybe I wasn't even active back then. I was dead basically,
Yeah.
so I didn't know this.
It happened to me. I was playing Name the Element or something like that, and I just noticed that my opponent got over 160, and I was something like, "What's that?"
You just make sure high
Yeah.
record, high score maybe.
Yeah, then I figured out it was because of the boosters.
I didn't know about it, but to be honest with you, it's just being glue basically.
No, that was plain vanilla actually.
Oh, Plainly. Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, but they changed that in a short time because there were many people complaining about it.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, but in my opinion, Glue actually brought that back with the 50-50 answer or correct answer,
Actually, that can boost your score as well.
Really? When you what? Wait. What are you saying?
Not over 160, but can boost your score. I mean, if you don't know a question, you can pay 5 gems and get it right.
I mean, it's not even boosting.
It's not.
What do you mean? There's a boosting there when you press
No,
that?
not really. I mean, you can get a higher score than you normally get with your knowledge.
Oh, basically, like, oh, this one press this. Like, oh, I know what's the answer, guys.
Yeah.
That's it. You get what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
if you have many gems and then they just press that. Then
Yeah,
you win,
yeah.
Basically. Well, I mean, honestly, if you have less gems, then if you press it accidentally, then that's fine. Like, it happened to me. Like, I accidentally pressed like this power up is below, like the 50-50, and the right answer is like, bro, I'm sleepy. How? I was really like, what the fuck? Why did I press that? I shouldn't press that. I know the answer already. Why would I? It's like,
That's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. Season 2 of History of ILA is going to air in September 2020, so get ready for it.